Everybody, thank you for being here. My name is Ryan Denbo. I'm the, at least for the next 50 days, the 2021 president of the CCIM Georgia chapter. So welcome to the 16th annual Georgia CCIM chapter Econ Recon luncheon sponsored by CoStar. We are so glad that all of y'all can join us this year. We're in a bit of a new venue here. Normally we meet at Cherokee Town Club. It's a big ballroom. This is a little bit more intimate. We wanted to kind of come out of COVID and get you as close as possible. I don't see any masks, so there's no COVID here. But we're changing up the food, doing things just a little bit differently, just trying to freshen it up. But this idea of actually being here at this venue was Bill Butler's. And I don't know if you saw coming in, you may have seen, may have not, but we are, Bill and I are the leasing agents for this building. This is one of our clients that owns this. So it's a little self-serving in that too. We have somehow put together one of the largest broker open houses here at this event. So if you want to go check out the building afterwards, feel free. It's wide open. Love to do a deal with y'all. Let's see. Let me start with the Pledge of Allegiance, if you don't mind joining me. Flag is right here, so we'll just say it together. First of all, are there any veterans in the crowd today? Veterans? Thank you so much for your service. Happy Veterans Day. It's an amazing thing that y'all did for our country, so thank you very much. I was going to get into a little update on the Georgia CCIM chapter before we get into our speaker series. We've got David Kahn with CoStar Group, who's going to give us a brief market update. We'll hear a little bit of an institute update from Eddie Blanton on behalf of Les Callahan. And then we've got Casey Conway here as well, who is our institute economist extraordinaire. So excited about what he has to say. So we entered into an interesting year where most meetings were virtual and some businesses were beginning to open up. Our executive team decided that our chapter would be one that continues to hold in-person classes and events despite it being against the grain at the beginning of 2021. We followed through with this plan and we're known throughout the country for being the chapter that does not let COVID stop our plans. And so because of this, we were able to accomplish quite a bit in 2021. We as a Georgia chapter held 5 in-person CCIM educational classes, a Foundations of Commercial Real Estate class with the DeKalb Board of Realtors, a Site to Do Business class, a sponsor appreciation event on the West Side, which was well attended. We sent chapter members to 2 national governance meetings. We lobbied Congress on various issues with the help of NAR and the Atlanta Commercial Board of Realtors. We held 5 very informative chapter meetings, including a Braves game outing. Go Braves. We held 2 4-week comp exam study sessions for candidates sitting for the big test at the governance meeting. And we accepted the award for the best chapter in the country for 2020. It's called the President's Cup, which is extremely hard to win. And so I'd like to congratulate Leo Terrazas, our 2020 president, for leading the chapter through a difficult year. It's when the pandemic hit and everything was going to Zoom. And in the midst of that, he still led us through it, along with our chapter administrator, Amy Norton, who is getting her second plate of food. Just kidding. She only had 6 months under her belt before the start of 2020, and she ramped up so fast, and we ended up winning the best chapter in the nation under her admin leadership. So she did an amazing job, And Leo, thank you for your leadership as well. Congratulations. Our membership numbers are back to somewhat of a normal level, around 325-ish, which is great, considering that COVID kind of took us down a little bit. We graduated 13 new designees. Some of them are here today. And we have 12 mentorship graduates that you'll hear about later from Kenesha, also here today. This was not possible without the hard work, dedication, and expertise of our amazing board of directors. They've truly been the unsung heroes who do the lion's share of the work and do so humbly with nothing but smiles on their faces. I want to take a moment to recognize each of you. As I call your name, would you please stand up to be recognized? Our president-elect is Kenesha Rubnay. Our secretary-treasurer, Michael Reeves. Membership chair, Ethan Armentrout. Candidate guidance, Dion Edwards. Technology chair, Brian Hughes. Designation promotion, Marcy Thomas and Deetra Reed. Programs, Katie Santel, Alan Joel, and Clara Fischel. Scholarship, Marianne Williams. Sponsorship, Daniel Weingarten. Here. And our directors at large, we have Kirk Rich, Andrew Joyner, Richard Slayton, Paul Ossie, Leo Terrazas, Jason Holland, Bill Butler, and Bill Adams. Bill Adams is, he's been on the board for about, 20 years, 30 years? Since '94. So Bill is the consummate mentor, been a past president, been a leader of our chapter for many years. He's rolling off after this year, and so I would like to take an opportunity to just say thank you for your service to the chapter. It's been amazing, it really has. Thank you, Bill. To get a CCIM pin takes a lot of hard work, takes a lot of money and dedication, because it is often something that you get over multiple years. The educational component is 4 classes that are basically a week long each, and then you have to put a portfolio of work together and then take a test at the end. So it's not an easy task. We have 13 new designees this year that we graduated, and so I would like to recognize them. If you're here, please stand up as I call your name, and then let's hold the applause, and we'll clap for them at the end. So Diana Campbell, Marlon Day, Kyle Gilbert, Rusty Keigelman, Rebecca Snyder, Rebecca Waters, Janelle Beasley, Jade Chong, Patrick Dillon, Hillary Goldberg, Ben Pargman, Rob Thomas, and Brian Marshburn. If you're here, please stand up. Be recognized. Thank you. Good job. And then on to an annual award that we give every year called the President's Award. It's an award that is given to someone who shows exemplary leadership, dedication, and support of the chapter over the course of the last year or more. The recipient of this year's award is an individual that has been in the real estate industry for over 40 years and a CCI member for most of them. He's a past president who led the chapter through the leaner years of the 2008 to 2012 recession, and has since been involved on the national level to the degree that he was just inaugurated as the 2022 CCIM National Institute President. He's been a friend of the chapter for so many years and gives of his time and talents so generously. It is with great affection that I get to announce the 2021 Georgia CCIM President's Award goes to Les Callahan of First Colony Financial. Give me a hand. On behalf of Les, we have Eddie Blanton, who is the 2020 National Institute President, who has come from Charlotte to accept on his behalf, but also give an update in a second.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll give that to you. Yep.
Here's for Les.
You may know Les is not able to be here. He is actually battling cancer, and today happens to be his last round of chemotherapy. So he's battling. Now, I'd like to bring up Kenesha Rubnay to the stage to give a congratulations to our 2021 Georgia CCIM Mentorship Program graduates.
Okay. All right, so I just wanted to announce that we are coming to the close of our second mentorship cohort. So this year we selected 12 pairs, and we had a really good time. So I want to publicly thank Bull Realty because we were able to get 2 mentors from that company. And they also hosted a happy hour for us. They shared the importance of using media in commercial real estate. Michael Bull also hosted an online Zoom presentation on the 10 steps to being successful in commercial real estate. Also want to thank Janelle Beasley, Cedric Matheny for giving insights on pitching to new clients. I want to thank Uriah Robinson, who hosted 3 sessions and had the mentees reading an outstanding commercial real estate book. And then thanks to Bill Butler, thank you very much for being a mentor and then also hosting an amazing information session on deals and development. They did not want to leave, so thank you very much. I also want to thank each and every mentor for your time. I want to quickly name you all, and then if you could stand at the end, that would be great. Bill Butler, Scott Spalding, Mason Zimmerman, if you're in the room. Dion Edwards, Lindsay Brereton, Richard Slayton, Neil Shiver, Cedric Matheny, Paul Ozzie, Nicole Menzies, Mike Rapp, and David Perry. So thank you all so very, very, very much for your time. We truly appreciate all of the wisdom, all the insight, all the letting your mentees shadow. You let them come to you let your mentee come to your class every Tuesday where you're teaching financial real estate, or finance. Okay, real estate finance. Okay, there it is. So thank you all very much. And now I would also like to call the mentees that are in the room. I have Zakia Moore, Marcel Luchin, Renee Giles, Mahalia Paul, Frankie Narisdale, Nolan Dickey, Jerry Warfield, Brittany Rankin, Jody Rogers, Laverne Cox, Siri, I'm just going to say Siri, and Deneen Atride. Thank you all very much. Congratulations. And so we are going to, at the inauguration in January, we'll have a little bit more time, and we're going to allow a few of the mentees to say some of the things that they learned and talk about their experiences. We are going to have one more get-together as a group with the mentors, and so we can close out the program. But thank you all very much for your participation, and congratulations, and we look forward to doing some deals with you all in the future. All right.
Thanks, Kenesha. We're going to flip things around just a little bit. You good? Okay. You good? Okay. Okay. Never mind. So for an update on the CCIM National Institute side of things, we are honored to have Eddie Blanton join us, all the way from Charlotte. Eddie is the principal of Blanton Commercial and led the Institute incredibly well through the difficult year of 2020. He's a great friend of the Georgia CCIM chapter and our region as well, and has a brief update to share on behalf of Les.
Thank you. It's definitely a pleasure to be here today, and it was an honor to accept the award for Les Callahan. I spent last night with him and his wife Barbara at their home, had a nice dinner, and he wishes he could be here. We all know he's in chemotherapy treatment this morning, so just keep him in your thoughts and your prayers because he needs it for strength today. But thank you for having me. One of my favorite things as a CCIM volunteer is to be able to get around to events like this especially when you were the 2020 president of CCIM and didn't get around anywhere. Okay? So I'm just telling you, events like this, we get to connect with people. We get to connect with every aspect of the industry. That includes brokers, lenders, developers, capital providers, investors, and asset managers. Okay, I get to hear what's keeping you up at night, and that was always important to me as I traveled around representing the Institute. It's really one of the Institute's many strengths. We represent the entire commercial real estate industry. That's the ecosystem that you can tap into and that global community at events just like this one. I rely on this community too. I'm just like most of you in this room. I earn a living in commercial real estate each and every day. My day job is operating Blanton Commercial Real Estate in Charlotte. But I'm hoping to find some deals here for investments, single tenant net lease assets here today, so come talk to me, okay? But I'm happy to do that. The power of CCIM truly is the community of which is surrounding CCIM. It's been an integral part of my continued success in the industry, and I know that it has been for you too. So my personal CCIM story real quick. I got the CCIM designation because it says I'm serious about my craft, that I care to go the extra distance, and I wanted to improve myself. Second year in the business, I was able to do that. I know I'm biased, but if you're new to the industry, right out of school, or even starting this industry as a second career, earn your CCIM, because to me it was a no-brainer. It's a shorthand for commercial real estate excellence, reducing risk and unlocking value. We all have arrived in this room today from different pathways. The designation may or may not have been part of yours, but it unites us in the industry which we work in and the value we place on continuing education and professional development. Whether it's the concepts from the CCIM Institute core classes, a one-off luncheon like this one, or a specialization in development through our CCIM Ward Center for Real Estate Studies, we're here for you. Institute update. CCIM isn't just about our personal success. I've shared a little bit about with you previously, but I also want to talk to you about advancing our industry. We continually update our designation curriculum and other sources, including all of our courses, whether they're core or in the Ward Center, to ensure that they're relevant to each one of you. We feature industry influencers on our podcast and in our magazine, both called Commercial Investment Real Estate. The CCIM Institute's efforts to advance the industry are overseen by a dedicated group of volunteers at the global level. I'd like to acknowledge those who are joining today. If you're a CCIM Institute volunteer, now or even in the past, I'd like you to please stand up and be recognized because you are a major part of the contributions to CCIM and also to our industry. If you would please stand up if you're a current Institute volunteer or have been in the past. Thank you. Through the work of CCIM, it's also fostering commercial real estate's workforce of the future. We all know this is very important. Our industry is currently facing a serious talent shortage. We've all seen it in our companies. We've seen it out in the marketplace. So we have to be looking not just at today, but we also have to be looking who is the next generation of leaders. That could be 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. So let me close with this. As many of you who know me, you know I love this industry. You know that I love CCIM. We get to build wealth through buying properties, if you choose to, that is, while earning a living in brokerage. In fact, that's so much a part of my business and CCIM's business that it became a core mission in my company to create, to generate, and build wealth for those we represent, for those we're in partnerships with, and for all of those on our teams, because top to bottom, bottom to top, everybody is important. We get to help people every day. Examples of this are a 1,500 square foot retail lease is a small lease to some of us, but it's everything to the family that just put their life savings into a brand new venture. That 4,000 square foot office deal you just did may be small to you as an office leasing agent, but to the manager of that office, it's everything. To the people who work there, it's how they earn their money. They pay their mortgage and they put their kids through college. Each of us brings skills to the table while never losing sight of the human factor, our clients and those we work with on a deal, expertise, ethics, and empathy. It's the secret to success in our industry, whether you're a CCIM or not. Every deal we do makes a difference to our clients, the surrounding community, and the commercial real estate profession. Whether you earned your CCIM pin or if participation means attending functions like this, in whatever manner, I hope that everyone here takes advantage of all that CCIM has to offer and to help you embody those values today and well into the future. And I want to close with one thing. Since today is Veterans Day, I would like to thank all the veterans for your service on behalf of me, my family, and everyone in this room. Casey is known for the Red Shoe Economist. I wanted to honor you today with the flag.